Hey guys, 828 Find Adventure. Well, it's that time of year again. Got to change out this cabin air filter. I'm also going to do the engine air filter. And I do these about every 10,000 miles, sometimes less if I go on long trips, because the cabin air filter will be full of bugs and God knows what. And, that air filter, that just helps get better gas mileage. So I usually do that every 10, about every oil change. Well, let's not say every oil change, because I change my oil pretty early compared to what Toyota recommends. I change it every 5. So that's about the time I change the air filter. But I'm going to show you where these go and how to install them. So let's check that out. Here's the cabin air filter. It's pretty small compared to the regular engine air filter, but where it goes is right in the back of the glove box. So I want to show you this. This door right here is where it goes, and you just push that up with your hands. See, I just basically pushed it up like that, and then it comes out. It's kind of got some slots that it fits in. And there it is. You can see that. See how that's made. It's just kind of just feels like cheap plastic. And then you have these 2 pins on each side, that one and that one. You push both of those inwards and you can pull it right out. So let me put the camera down and do that. So this is the cap that goes in front of the cabin air filter. Set that aside. And then you can pull out the cabin filter. Now I want to show you this. Look at this thing. Do you see all that stuff? Look at that. There's bugs and everything from the spring and road grime, and you can see all that. I don't know if you can see it with the light reflecting through, but look at that. Look at all that stuff. Otherwise, all that stuff would be going in your face. You didn't have this filter. So there we go. So the new one here. Take that out. I'll put the old one in that box. See this? It's got the arrow pointing up. So I'm just going to put that back into the slot and slide it in. Show you where I put that. You see it right there? Slide it all the way in. And then the next piece is going to be this piece. And it also says up on it. I don't know if you can see that right there. And this piece here snaps in. Both sides clip in. And then you have this piece. This piece here just goes in. There you go. Then you can put all your junk back in the glove box like I'm about to. Let's talk about that word for a minute, glove box. What else would we call this? Glove compartment? Glove box? I don't wear gloves when I drive, and I don't wear them when I lift weights. So I don't know. Maybe we should come up with another name for that. Accessory box. I don't know. Material box, junk box, because it ends up becoming like a junk drawer anyways. All right, so there we have the cabin air filter installed. Let's move on to the engine air filter. Okay, guys, now I'm going to do the replace the engine air filter, and this one is very easy to do. I would say easier than the cabin air filter. Just a couple of clips. I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's get started. Okay, folks, so let's do this. You've got a clip on each side of this air box. There's one here, and there's one here. You see those? So all you do is reach down. You have 2 clips. Pop that out. Click. And then we're going to do this one. Reach down. Pop it off. And that's it. And those 2 are done. Okay. Under here is your air filter. There's 2 little notches back here that the plastic piece just kind of fits into. 2 little slots. They're not clips, they're just slots that the back of the plastic box just fits into. And it has to be just right or it won't be shut. You can just pull the air filter out now. Ooh, look at this thing. It's full of a lot of dust. I'm going to clean that and save it, but I'm going to put a new one in right now. And while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and vacuum that out. Okay, we are all vacuumed out. Put this in here. It only goes in one way. Then I'm going to make sure these slotted pieces of plastic here, you have one on each side, fit in. And it fits snug when you know it's right. Okay, again, these clips are right here. You can see that. Let me show you. You just hook them over the top right here, then you push this down. Same with here. You just pull them up and over, and then you push this down. Done. Done and done. Then the cabin air filter and the engine air filter are done. I always go ahead and check these to make sure they fit right into the slots just right. I can see this one down in here. It's in there as well. Perfect. I'm all set. While I'm here, it looks like I'm going to need to refill my windshield washer fluid as well. It's getting kind of low. Awesome. All done. This vehicle's going to run great now. Well, guys, I hope you liked my video on changing out the cabin air filter and the engine air filter. Both really easy to do. You should do them, I would say between 5 and 10,000 miles on your vehicle, any vehicle. And, that cabin air filter can tell you a lot about, if you've got mice in there, they would chew on that filter trying to get in. And, the engine air filter, changing that is a must if you want to get good gas mileage. So, make sure and do that. And while you're at it, check your windshield washer fluid and maybe check your oil just to check on things. That's always smart and good thing to do. I hope you liked the video. Please check out the rest of my videos on this whole Tundra build and where to get all these things. There are links under the video in the description for everything in this video and everything in all the other videos. So you can click those links and do your research. Some things came from Amazon. Some came from independent companies that make things like this light bar and such, and the grill. And, check those out. And I hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. It would be awesome. Motivates me. Helps the channel grow. And I will see you next time. See you.